From the Chicago Sun-Times. 3 killed, 24 wounded in Chicago weekend shootings. Subheadline: a 13-year-old girl was shot inside a bedroom in Burnside. A woman was fatally wounded while driving in Washington Park. I didn't hear anything about this in the news, on the alphabets, or the mainstream, or the legacy, or Fox, or anything like that. I wonder why. Possibly because it could be, I don't know. You expect it to happen, so why report on it? Oh boy. At least 27 people were shot, 3 fatally across Chicago over the weekend, including a 41-year-old man who was killed Sunday near Calumet Beach. About 7:05 p.m., he was sitting on the ground in the 9900 block of South Crilly Drive when a 25-year-old man approached him and shot him twice in the abdomen, Chicago police said. The older man was rushed to University of Chicago Medical Center in serious condition, but was later pronounced dead. The alleged shooter was arrested at the scene. Before dawn, a woman was shot and killed while driving in Washington Park on South Side. About 4:20, she was southbound in an Infiniti SUV in the 5100 block of South Prairie Avenue with a male in the passenger seat when someone unleashed gunfire from a sidewalk, police said. The 46-year-old woman was hit in the arm and neck, but kept driving until the car hit a pole about a block away. She was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead, police said. On Saturday, man was shot to death while driving in Humboldt Park on the west side. Luis Lopez, 45, was driving a Toyota sedan about 4:19 a.m. on South Holman Avenue in the 3400 block of West Pierce Avenue when someone fired shots from the sidewalk. Police and medical examiner's office said. Lopez kept driving and came to a stop about a block away after colliding with 3 vehicles parked on the street, authorities said. He suffered gunshot wounds to the body and was pronounced dead at the scene. About a half hour later, a 13-year-old girl was struck by gunfire while inside a home in Burnside on the south side. She was in the bedroom about 4:52 a.m. in a 9200 block of South Ellis when 2 males opened fire from a sidewalk, police said. A bullet broke through the window and struck the teen in the shoulder. She was taken to the Comer Children's Hospital where her condition was stabilized, police said. On Friday, 3 men were critically wounded in a shooting on the near west side. They were standing on the sidewalk about 11:07 p.m. in the 1300 block of West Hastings Street when they heard gunfire and felt pain, police said. 2 men, 35 and 28, were taken to Stroger Hospital, police said. The older man was shot in the face and leg, while the younger man was hit in the abdomen. A third man, 31, was struck in the back. He walked to the University of Illinois Medical Center. Earlier this year, multiple people were killed on the same block in the shootings that happened hours apart from each other. At least 17 others were hurt in incidents of gun violence from 5 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. Monday. Last weekend, 5 people were killed, 43 others were wounded in citywide shootings. Did anybody hear about this? Of course not. Why? Because it doesn't fit the mainstream narrative. Because mass shootings, in one single place, in a Walmart or outside a club, in cities where it doesn't really happen, that gets big headlines. That's where you can drive the narrative really hard and fast. But in Chicago, it happens, right? It happens. It's amazing that it takes someone like me to try to bring this out in the light. I should probably do this every week. You know what? I think every Monday I'm going to do a Chicago report. Matter of fact, done. Where I'm going to chronicle and to do like a tally. I'm going to start now. The tally. I'll start the tally like the total number of murders and injuries with guns in Chicago up until August 19th. I'll do the tally on August 26th, and then we'll continue on from there. I want to highlight this. I think this deserves to be highlighted. Chicago has some of the toughest gun laws in the United States. But what keeps happening? This keeps happening. Why? I don't know. They've been voting for a liberal for liberal Democrats in the mayoral's office in Chicago for how long? 60 years? Something like that? So you think something would change by now? Nah. Nah. Just keep voting for the same thing because, just keep voting for the same thing because that's what helps. Or not help. I don't know. But you people in Chicago, I don't know. You need to get your shit together. Or something.